Hi all, it's Natalie with the card and movement of the day today. There's a lot going on. So today's card is Judgment. Judgment is the 20th card of the Major Arcana, which I thought was fitting for our 20th day of November here. But it's a call to change. It's a card of transition. It's reminding us of the cycles that we go through, and it's announcing a new, fresh start. If we heed the call. A phrase I like for this card is the call was coming from inside the house. So here we see Angel Gabriel blowing his horn and these people rising up out of the imprisonment of their graves. They're gray because they're not corpses and yucky. They're gray because they are now wise to their true nature. The call coming from within the house, they're rising up to their own inner consciousness. What's true within themselves to be expressed. They're rising into a more meaningful existence. The personal ego has died. They're leaving that behind and rising, transcending into service of the divine call. To get started with our movement practice, our movement practice is actually going to be sound today. Sound is one of my favorite ways to practice yoga. And in the Vedic texts, there's Sham, who is the sound deity. It is the sound that is at the root of all manifestation. So if you think about in the Bible, God said, "Let there be light." And so it was. He spoke it first. It came from a sound. Behind the sound is vibration. So getting into your vibration, getting into our own vibration through sound is one of the most powerful transformational tools that I've ever experienced. And I thank you, Jenny Burgold, my favorite Kundalini teacher, for sharing that with me and giving me that experience. So here we are with Judgment. And so the thing I was saying was a lot going on. I'm trying to keep this as fast as possible, but I have pulled the King of Cups 4 times in 3 days. So the King of Cups came around this morning first before I got the Judgment card. So we're going to start off with the King of Cups Jalandhara Bandha lock that we did before. And we're going to raise our arms up. Receiving the call of the divine, we're going to be in touch with the throat lock with our human heart, okay? From there, next, we will take, once we do that, we'll take our sound into the Bij mantras, the seed mantras, for each of the chakras, 7, and we're going to repeat them 7 times, and then finish back at the beginning of the scale with an Om again. So the terms are Lum, we'll say 7 times, Rum, again, Vum, Yum, Hum, Shum, Om, and then bring back down because we're rising with the degrees of the scale as we raise through the chakras, coming back into the heart center for a final round of Om centered way back down at our root. Sounds like a lot, but just jump in when you're ready and let's get weird. That's what we're here for, right? Just do it. That's the other thing the Judgment card says, is just do it. Stand up, get up, and do it. So even if it feels weird, give it a try. And then the science of yoga is to experience the experiment of your body and sound moving together, your air breath, and seeing the results afterwards. Okay, so getting nice and grounded. I'm going to raise the arms up, receiving the call of the divine, listening to that through the heart. We come into Jalandhara Bandha. Three breaths here. Lowering the hands to the lowest chakra right by the pubis bone for Lum 7 times. Deep breath in. Starting low. Lum, 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 lum. Rum. Rum, 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 rum. Vum. Vum, 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 vum. Yum, 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 yum. Hum, 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 hum. Sham. Sham, 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 sham. Om. Om, 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 om. Exhale, hands back to the heart center. Single round of Om. So I know you'll forgive me if I wasn't quite on pitch, but I do want to just say that we did 7 rounds of 7 chakras, which is 49. And then we finished with a 50th round, a 50th sound of Om at the heart center. So the other thing that this card harkens back to for me is the Hebrew idea of Jubilee. Jubilee is that 50th year of liberation. Slaves were set free, debts were forgiven. So let's heed the call, stand up for what we believe in. I believe in forgiveness of loans and slavery and imprisonment of all sorts, rising up together here, raising our consciousness and receiving divine love, divine call to action. Here we are. So just do it. Get up. You can do it. Speak your truth. Live your voice out loud and see what you create. Thank you. Peace.